The pitch from Acevedo.
Swung on and line down the left field line for a base hit.
Fly ball, gap, right center field.
Double him up at second.
Luke is going back to the 1-8 track. Get out the right, run and mustard grandma. It is grand salami time.
Polanco sent it into right, and will send Seattle to the American League Championship Series for the first time in 24 years.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Light the W podcast. As always, your host, Mahal Anderson, and welcome to episode 197, and welcome back to Jeff. Jeff, how are we doing?
It's been so long since I've been on the show. I'm so excited to be here. Did we make any trades at the deadline? Are we winning?
Man, it has been a while since you've been on, since the deadline. That feels like months ago.
It really
It feels like forever ago.
I think Taylor Ward might be okay.
That was a nice trade.
Where were you during the Weston Wilson game?
Not watching the game.
Will you remember it for the rest
much.
of your life?
I'll remember getting my oil changed while Weston Wilson hit a home run and finding a way to win 1-0. It's a miracle.
Tonight's show has a much better vibe with a victory today, though. I will say that.
I mean, yeah, because we're not talking about 7 straight losses. But at the same time, like, yeesh.
It's still 1-6.
This team is abysmal.
The Yankees are not great either.
Their offense has been putrid lately. Putrid.
Yeah. I saw someone overreacting to Bryce Miller's outing with a send him to the bullpen for next year. I was like, man, we are in the
Hot
depths.
water.
We are in a
Hot
bad
water.
spot when it's like, oh, one of the most valuable young arms in the game, Matt Brasham right now.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, like, he's losing velocity, like, as the season goes on. Like, I do have concerns whether he'll make it through an entire season again, healthy and, like, actually performing. But that's also just maybe who he is, and he's a valuable starter even if that is the case. Like, I don't think you can just move him to the bullpen instantly. But, I mean, it's not even a discussion to have at this point because you have bigger problems on your roster. Bryce Miller right now.
We've seen it before with teams making a major addition at the deadline, seeing a pitcher kind of carry a team, which is weird because it's once every 5 days. Has a team ever needed what Logan Gilbert did today more than the Seattle Mariners? It was a great performance from him.
I mean, they need anything they can get right now. Like, they could get a 7-inning scoreless start, and I still don't know if I'd have confidence in them winning a game, which is just depressing. It's terrible. I sort of use the deadline all year as like just get to the deadline, they'll make some big trades, and then it'll be okay. They made it to the deadline, made a couple of... They happened, trades, they happened. They were trades, and since then, it has just been awful. Like, I don't even know if there's a word to describe how bad it's been lately.
I wrote something for tonight to share on the show, and I scrapped it because I'm tired of comparing this team to last year's team. I need to stop, and I'm not going to do it anymore. I was like, oh, how many losses did we have last year? Oh, what is that compared to this year? What were we on pace for last year? Cal Raleigh. I don't want to do it anymore. This team stinks right now and is not dead yet. We have 7 more games against the Athletics. We have 7 more games against the Angels. Yeah, it sucks that we need to go 12-2 in those, but we can. Those teams are done. We just need to tread water and win this Houston series.
Yeah, I mean, the problem for me, though, is I don't have confidence in them to win the Houston series right now. Like, they're playing a brand of baseball that, I mean, I don't know if you could win 12 of 14 games against the A's and the Angels right now. Like,
The A's are done. The A's are done.
But I mean, doesn't this team look done to you? They look dead in the water. They look lifeless.
And yet, baseball is the cruelest joke because just one victory can be enough to get going.
It's true. It's true. I mean, is it safe to say that this is a must-win series this weekend, and it's the biggest series probably of the season?
Yes, I think that that's fair to say, even though it's baseball. But we have played well against Houston. We got Kirby going, Hancock, and Wu. Like, Wu hasn't been great on the road, but we can take two of these three.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you're, what, 4 games back, 3.5 games back? Flirt with something. Make yourself feel good. The Brewers play 4 games at the Dodgers starting Thursday night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, against their rival. That everything is going into that series. They are trying to win. And then they have 3 against the hapless Mariners at home. Maybe we catch them snoozing. Maybe we win 1 or 2 of those. It can start to snowball, and I can't believe that I'm speaking optimistically about this team right now, but it's not over yet. It can't be.
A lot of respect for this positivity, Jeff. A lot of respect for it. I don't know where it's coming from. Maybe that week away from watching this team did you some good.
Man,
But,
Andres Munoz is incredible right now.
oh man. If you had 2 Andres Munozes, how many more wins would you have right now?
We tried really hard to get the second one.
We did.
Logan Gribble was good. Brian Wu didn't get shelled on the road. The offense scored 5 runs in game 2 of the series. We were up 4-1. Dominic Canzone hit that home run right when I was wondering why he was so high in the lineup. He cranks one at Yankee Stadium. Julio hit one. Randy hit 2. If you're going to lose a series but feel good, this was the only way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's wrong. Like, you very easily could have swept this series. But I do think the concern is the reason you didn't sweep this series is the reason I'm concerned for the rest of the season. This bullpen feels like a legit issue. I mean, how much confidence do you have in Bizardo and Dominguez, like, figuring this out? Even Ferrer at this point. Like, the offense could get going, and I just don't know if this bullpen's good enough. They feel like they have too many issues right now.
August 15th is a couple days away, which means we can call up Cade. We can call up we can throw out different options, different ideas. Let's hurl stuff at the wall before we quit here. Let's try.
I like
Speaking of trying, Colt Emerson just got sent down. We should probably talk about that.
We should probably talk about it. Yeah, Colt Emerson sent down here Thursday, August 13th. Jeff, it's the right move. Tell me why. Tell me why not.
He's looked horrible for a couple weeks. And that's with me taking a week off of watching the team. I was off with family. I didn't have TV or internet. It was horrible. And just like, actually, it was great to not see them. Who am I kidding? And Colt Emerson is just flailing at these balls. He had a couple hits in Texas. He's been blind since then. The Mrainers have 34 games remaining on their schedule. Colt Emerson can still contribute to this Seattle Mariners team by going down and having enough time to get right. Maybe he should take the catcher with him. No, that's too far. But Colt Emerson has time to go down, get some swagger back, and see if he can make those adjustments and come back. I can't think of a precedent of that happening before. Mike Trout, his rookie season, had the greatest center field WAR of anyone for a season, but he got sent down after a week in the majors, played a couple weeks in their minor league system, and then came back up and was the best center fielder in the game. I'm not saying Colt can do that, but this doesn't have to be bad news. This can be great news for him professionally and for the team still.
Yeah, I mean, Colt's the type of guy, without knowing him from afar, he seems like the type of guy that, like, he just needs to get a little bit of confidence back. He needs to, like, trust himself again. And as soon as he can do so, like, he can fly. He doesn't seem like he's, a Jared Kelenic where he's just going to let it get to him and he's going to be tinkering and tinkering and tinkering and tinkering until, his swing is different every game. Like, he doesn't seem like that type of guy, which is why, like, it's the right move. You had to do it. I mean, the big league club needs someone that's going to produce even a little bit more, like at all. Anyone's going to produce at all. Um, but most importantly for his development, right? Like he just needs to find his swing again, find his confidence again, find his eye again, figure out, what's my identity and get back to it because he's just not the guy that he was throughout his entire time in the minor leagues. Not the guy he was for the first month, I guess.
Yeah.
And he's just 21 years old, right? Like if the Mariners were a little bit more in it, and if he had had more time in AAA, and if he was a little bit older, right, like he probably just gets benched. And it's similar to what happened to Cole Young last year, but he's 21 years old. He didn't spend a lot of time in AAA. There's things that for him to legitimately work on down in AAA and go enjoy some Tacoma Rainiers baseball.
Absolutely. Cole Young is the perfect parallel. A year ago, his age 21 season, he goes out, he has good moments, and then he really faded at the end. Cole Young has been excellent, the best second baseman in the American League this year. Colt Emerson is our starting shortstop on whenever opening day is in 2027. Like without a doubt to me.
Yep. Yeah. And you need him to be at his best. And this is what I think pushes him to get to his very best. You let him work on some stuff, let him play every day, because at this point he can't play every day. And it's unfortunate that it had to happen, but it's a smart move.
We talked before the show about is J.P. Crawford going to play tomorrow, but it sounds like they're sending Brock Roden, I don't know his name. Rodden. That he's going up to take that spot. I assume that if J.P. Crawford comes back and is relatively healthy, his WRC plus will be at least 90. Colt Emerson was providing a horrendous bat. His defense could no longer cover up his faults.
Yeah. And, I mean, when you're ranked last in batting average like they are, and last in pretty much every offensive stat like they are, right? Like, you need any and all offensive production you can get, and maybe you get lightning in a bottle with Brock Roden here for a week or two, and that's something you need. You need a spark. You need some energy. You need a guy that can play scrappy, and he can bring that. He
couldn't turn the lineup over, and absolutely insane managerial decision to put Cal Raleigh 8, Colt Emerson 9. It's like, okay, so Cal's not going to see anything worth hitting at all now, and he can't hit anyway. So when he was sitting in the 8 hole with Colt behind him, that made even less sense to me. And then he hit cleanup today.
Why would he hit anything? He's not going to hit anything. It's I can't talk about that
guy. Taylor Ward is not drawing any walks. Any thoughts?
I mean, it's been a week and a half.
Yeah, early.
I mean, guys have a bad week and a half. I'll say that, like, when you look at the numbers for Ward, like, he struggled heading into the trade for a week or two, and, like, that's going to happen, right? Like, any rental bat that is a 115, 120, 125 WRC plus guy, like, there is the risk of them doing what Gino did last year and sucking. And, like, that's the risk that you're willing to take with trading for one of those guys. And if that happens with Taylor Ward, yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. You killed another right-handed hitting outfielder, and, you move on. You send him to the graveyard. You have a funeral, and that's all right.
And I apologize for another moment of optimism, but what if the Taylor Ward trade was actually the Boston Smith trade?
What a stud that kid is. My God. My God, he's been awesome. Yeah. I mean, where to go from here, right? Like, where do you want to go, Jeff?
Beat the Astros.
Yeah, I mean, like, legitimately, you could go win 2 out of 3 against the Astros, let alone, like, if you sweep them, like, golly gee, yeah. But if you win 2 out of 3, like, I'm feeling completely different about this team on the off day Monday than I am if you go lose 2 out of 3 or, God forbid, get swept by Houston.
I had a rare opportunity to actually watch a little bit of the Astros at Giants series, which the Astros could have been swept. They could have lost 2 of 3. They won 2 of 3. It looked like 2 bad, mediocre baseball teams going at it. And the Astros are in the stretch, the broadcast talked about it, where they're playing, I think it's 18 games in a row against teams under 500, the Mariners included. And this is going to be their run. If we can squash it or win a series and just give them even more doubt, and that Jordan 4-6 comes along, we're not dead. We are not dead yet.
It's
Unless
gonna come
Dan
down
wants
to
us to be dead.
every single win.
Yeah.
Like every single win by the time the end of September rolls around. I mean, hopefully it will. Like, hopefully we'll be in it at that point. Like, if you can just go win a series here and you can, scrape some wins away in the next couple weeks and you can just get into freaking September, like, you have a shot. Like, you're not wrong. You do have a shot. But you gotta start playing better, like, as soon as possible, and it has to start this weekend. Like, you lose 2 out of 3 or get swept, and it's real bad vibes, really not good, and hopefully Dan Wilson's not your manager on the 18th of August.
That can't happen. Like, literally can't happen. Oh, that's gone. Oh well. Never mind. Move on. Keep going.
Okay. Brutal stretch upcoming for the Mariners. After Houston, off day, then you get Milwaukee. You come home for the Cubs and the Phillies, and then you get into Toronto and Boston. Like, again, like, it has to start now. Like, it has to start now, and it has to start with some of these guys. Like, Julio Rodriguez has been better lately. You need him to continue to turn a corner. You really need Brendan Donovan to figure out how to hit. Like, he can be the guy that is a different sort of hitter, different type of hitter, and they can really impact your team. Like, you need him. And you need JP Crawford back soon. Like, as much as I'm not a JP Crawford fan, and as much as I trash talk JP Crawford, like, you need his clutch bat right now in this lineup more than you need anything else. Like, anything else that could be added to this lineup other than Cal Raleigh being Cal Raleigh. Like, you don't know how to drive runners in, and you've been able to get runners on in games. But you need to find consistency, and that starts with Brendan Donovan finding it and JP Crawford hopefully coming back soon and finding a way to drive some runners.
The real Brendan Donovan would be nice as well. I've
Yes.
seen discourse online about, like, this looks like a 90-loss Mariners team. That's so Mariners, that kind of stuff. And I'm like, yes, it does look like that, but that's not the most Mariners thing that can happen. The most Mariners thing that can happen is to miss the playoffs by 1 game after this horrendous stretch and be in it all the way to September 28th.
And that's what's going to happen. They're going to give us a glimmer of hope just to play the Angels on the final weekend for 4 game games. Drop 3 out of 4 while you have it in your hands. Come back to this.
Last note on the Yankees series, Spencer Jones is huge. What a giant human being.
He's scary looking.
His
like
strike
it.
zone is insanely large.
He makes, like, is there a picture of him and Aaron Judge next to each other? Like,
How about
what's
him
the
and
difference in size?
Kurt's common Nick? Like, I want to see those 3 guys hanging out. What airplane can hold them?
No, they're sending the airplane down. Can't hold all of them.
I spent some time over the last couple weeks thinking of, like, how many times have we said, is this the moment for the Mariners? Is this the spark that ignites the flame, the Tigers fight, the whatever, this, that, the other thing? So I thought maybe it'd be nice if we shared our favorite memories and moments of the 2026 season. Mahal?
Okay. Yeah.
Do you want to alternate? Do you want me to rattle off mine? What are you thinking?
Let's alternate here.
Okay.
All right.
I have my number 1.
Okay.
We are 7-1 against the Houston Astros. We went 4-0 at home. The moment that we were down 7-2, it was a comeback victory in April. Down by 5, and we won that game on a walk-off. Very fun moment. I love beating the Astros.
Okay. Is that your number 1 moment on the entire season?
Unfortunately, yeah, I think that's my number 1 of the entire season. Mahal?
Oh, okay. My number 1 moment is Brendan Donovan's leadoff home run on opening day. That was one hell of a moment.
That was my number 3.
That has to be number 1.
If
what
he
a
had
moment.
been wearing a different headband, it would have been number 2 or 1. It's a great moment because it's so Mariners too. It was to tie the game in the first at bat of the season. Like we
We
were
should have
down,
known.
we were down one when
We
he
should have
hit
known.
that.
We should have known when we gave up a run in the first inning of opening day that we'd do that every game after.
Okay, my number one was in April. Your number one was in March. Just need to say that out loud. My number two is the 8-game win streak.
Yeah.
Sweeping the A's at the time felt okay, but the Diamondbacks were playing really good ball at the end of May, and we let them have it in the first two versus the Mets. But that wasn't even like a good moment. That was more like, we're back. And spoiler alert, we were not. What was your number two moment?
Yeah, it was the 8-game win streak.
Yeah.
I don't really think there's another option there. I mean, just it was hopeful. It was like we're turning into June. We're playing good baseball. We figured it out, and just, we suck since then.
My next one was the Brendan Donovan home run. What was your three?
My three's the Tigers fight. I really thought that was going to be the turning point. I was in the ballpark. I was fired up.
I didn't get to see it. I wasn't in the moment.
Man,
That's great.
And then finding out Framber Valdez was starting the next day, and it was like, we're going to get a fight. This is just like 2022 all over again. And it didn't happen. It didn't happen.
My number four was Emerson Hancock, 8 strikeouts on game 4 of the season against the Cleveland Guardians. And just his subsequent first half, Emerson Hancock, a huge, pleasant, fun surprise this year.
Yeah. My number 4 is Colt Emerson's first home run.
Yeah.
We were like, yeah, here he is. It's gonna happen. He's gonna turn this season around. Like, it was such a cool freaking moment. Goldie was actually excited back then about the Mariners. He had legit home run calls. Here we are in August. Goldie's sad, and all we have to think back on is that home run.
The announcers, reporters, everyone, the vibes are so bad. They can't even hide it right now.
It's rough. Goldie sounds depressed. It's brutal.
Dominic Canzone has been awesome this year. He's hit 19 home runs. We have been believers in Dom. Unfortunately, my moment for Dom was when he got intentionally walked to load the bases for Cal, and then Cal hit the grand slam. So it's kind of a Dom moment, but like
that.
Canzone's been intentionally walked twice this year, and the next batter has hit a home run in both those occurrences. I'm so proud of Dom Canzone. It's been so fun. Did you have another moment that we skipped?
I mean, the Luis Castillo trade for me is a top 5 moment of the entire season. Like, I was like, the Luis Castillo trade happened, and I was like, okay, you're gonna get 2 bullpen arms here at the deadline. You got out of Castillo's contract. Dominguez will be another Bizardo who can just stink it up down there. I was like, this is the start of a busy deadline, and lo and behold, all we got else was Taylor fucking Ward, and here we are.
Castillo dealt this week. 7 innings, 10 Ks against the Reds for the White Sox. His home debut.
Maybe we should have let him throw his changeup. Maybe
Yeah.
that would have been helpful. I don't know.
The Julio Cal Dodgers home run, that game was sick. Dominic
Oh, yeah.
Canzone hit 2 home runs that night. The Cole Young 3-run home run against San Francisco, honorable mention. Ryan Roland Smith home run with the alligator. That was really cool. Baseball Reference says we have 9 walk-off victories. 9?
Jeff, we play a lot of close games.
Yeah, it seems like a lot.
We blow a lot of games late in games, keep them tied, and then we manage to walk it off.
9?
It's magical.
31 blown leads this year, 20 come from behind victories.
That one broke me. That was so bad. Wait, can you give those numbers again?
Yeah, I got you. 9 walk-off victories, 31 blown leads, 20 come from behind wins. Honestly, the 20 come from behind victories shocked me more than the 31 blown leads.
31? What is that in comparison to last year? That feels like a lot. That's like a whole month of games. Imagine if you'd only blown 15 games. You'd be like 5 games over 500 right now.
I don't know what constitutes a lead for Baseball Reference. Maybe it's just 1-0, like maybe it's just literally any lead, but it was hard to stomach 31.
That feels like a lot. Oh man.
I've got one quick thing for you that
Yep.
it will make you roll your eyes, but I feel it in my heart. I'm a Mariners fan, I'm a Blazers fan, and a Seahawks fan. Those are like my big three. I also follow Tottenham Hotspur. Not been an ideal
Oh, that
season.
sucks.
Chill. Let me don't interrupt with that. I know it sucks. Stop it. I'm also a Tottenham Hotspur fan. Tottenham Hotspur had a player named Ryan Mason, played for a number of years at the club. He had a fractured skull when he turned 25. So he could no longer play. They like tried to rehab and stuff, and they were like, bro, you could die. So he's like an ambassador for the club, has been for about a decade. He has twice served as the interim manager for Tottenham when they fire someone mid-year. So like he'll take over in March or April.
Yeah.
He is the head coach for a little bit. He helps with the broadcast. He's an assistant coach. He's assistant to the GM, whatever they needs. That is exactly what Dan Wilson should be for this Seattle Mariners organization. But instead, somebody handed him the keys permanently, and we're stuck forever. And I think about Ryan Mason a lot, because I think Dan would take that life more than the one he's currently living.
Well, it's too bad we offered him this role, because now he'll never have another role in this franchise.
Exactly. Ryan Mason can do whatever. He can go in and out. He's there to help. He can, like Dan Wilson was the interim manager for the Mrainers. He could have been the interim manager for us. He could be whatever. He could go hang out with Rick Riz this year. Like he could have been Santa Claus for us forever. Instead, he's gonna be this.
Forever Mariners manager till he dies. In all seriousness, can I ask who the hell decided to make him permanent manager instead of interim? I don't understand why that happened. How that happened? What was the point of that?
I don't know.
It's so
They didn't
dumb.
even interview anyone else. When Service was fired, he was just named manager forever.
Man. Manager sucks. Jeff, can I ask you about the general manager quickly? What are your feelings towards
The
Jerry
real
Justin
one
Oliver?
or the
Both
fake
of
one?
them. Los dos.
I didn't hate the deadline as much as you did. Like I get it. And some of the stuff seemed really expensive. Luke Weaver didn't go for as much as I expected, but Jerry must not have liked it. He must not have liked the deal. I don't know what to say. Everyone else seemed too expensive and not good enough. I liked Weaver. That was disappointing.
I think Weaver was the one that hurt.
Yeah.
I
think
don't know.
if we had added Weaver, I think that you would have given it an A. Like dump Castillo.
I would have
Taylor
given it
Ward,
a B, I think.
Boston
I think you
Smith.
would have Boston Smith. I mean, the thing for me right at this point is like you're stacking up all these top prospects. At some point you have to trade some of them, don't you?
Well, that was my next question is like, okay, how many losses before we give Arroyo and Cade and maybe not Sloan, Laz, and when do these guys get a taste this year? If we get swept by Houston,
I think Arroyo and Cade get tastes, if not the beginning of September, middle of September. I think those might be the September call-ups right there.
I've done quite a bit of checking with different things. I've seen like, okay, if they play for under 60 days on and off, then they can still retain their rookie status for next year. I've seen 40 days. I've seen August 15th. It's got to be close.
I think, yeah. I mean, Cade and Arroyo are gonna be up at some time this year.
Yeah.
Laz, I could see going either way. It depends on like how far. If they fall out of it fully, like if they legit fall out of it, you could see him do a Kyle Lewis in 2019 type of thing, right, where he gets 2 weeks. Spoiler alert: if you're listening this far, I had Joe Doyle on the show, and that'll be out. I think Friday afternoon, and I asked him about all these guys, and I think he mentioned that he doesn't think Laz is ready yet. He wants to see the whiff, and he has more stuff to work on. He did think that Arroyo and Cade will be up. On Ryan Sloan, quick. 2027, should there be a lockout? If you are on the 40-man roster, you cannot participate in minor league baseball. Okay?
Oh.
So Ryan Sloan, a guy that's not Rule 5 eligible, it's not on the 40-man roster right now, he is not going to be called up this year, very likely, because they're going to want him to stay off the 40-man roster to make sure he gets his innings next year and can continue to build up his workload.
In the situation of a lockout, the minor league players who are not on the 40 could still play.
Correct.
That's
the way
really
I'm understanding it. This is what Joe said.
He knows a lot.
Assuming I'm understanding this correctly.
Well, that does change. There's no chance Ryan Sloan comes up then.
There's no chance Ryan Sloan comes up. Laz, Arroyo, both are Rule 5 eligible this offseason, so both of those guys, I think, are freebies. They could be up whenever. And Cade, I think, is just ready, so they're going to call him up.
I'm ready for Arroyo, and I've been a doubter. Like, that's enough.
Me too.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a defensive position on this team, but, like, the dude can hit. And, like, they need a guy that can hit so badly right now in this lineup.
I think this is going to frustrate you, but we'll see. I also know how important it is for the GM, for Jerry and Justin. Next year, Cade or Arroyo, but definitely Cade, can win Rookie of the Year in the American League.
Yes.
That's really, really valuable, because not only is that good for your ball club, blah, 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 but you are automatically given an additional first-round pick for winning Rookie of the Year. That's like it'll be like the 34th overall pick in the draft, which would guarantee Jerry 2 in the top 34. He's proven that is something that can affect the club quickly.
I mean, Johnny Farmelo was the Julio Rookie of the Year pick, and he's not up at the big leagues, right? Like, he's part of the reason they were able to draft Colt Emerson, who was up in the big leagues 4 hours ago.
You can take swings on high school kids. You can take swings on other stuff and get a guy like Cade. And it's a lottery, too. So who knows what your pick could be.
We could lottery the first overall pick next season, Jeff.
134. Yeah, done.
Shoot. His could be an all-time draft.
And then we'll be dreaming about 2031 instead of now.
Hey, man. We drafted Cade Anderson at 3rd overall. We could draft 1 overall and get a guy that's ready for next year.
Or
28.
Put us 2 overall and put the Angels first. I have no qualms with that. Same thing.
That's just... it's the same thing. I don't know. Their new GM seems competent enough.
It was nice that Jerry had one conversation with them about Neto. That was a weird rumor.
That was interesting.
Maybe it's just to let us know that the Angels and Mariners are officially able to speak now.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe because it's... Oh, I don't know. Who knows? 2 weird ball clubs, 2 weird front offices, mostly the Angels. But, here we are.
2 champions of the heart.
At some point, one of them will win the American League West again. Might not be in 2026, but that's all right.
That's all I got.
My last question for you, Jeff.
Yeah.
Will the Seattle Mariners ever win back-to-back division titles?
Yes.
No, they won't. No, they won't. It's
I
not
do have
gonna
a plug.
2026.
For the 6 of you that still listen at the 34-minute mark or whatever this is, I run a football picks league. We just got that rolling, my brother and I. DM me on Twitter, text me, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Just sign up for that. Mahal's joining. He doesn't know it yet, but I'm making him do it.
Sounds like a plan. Football season's right around the corner. Go watch Hard Knocks. Go Hawks. Other football season also right around the corner. United's winning the league. As always, go M's. Peace.